Hello, friends, you are watching the Rustic Mumbai series of my food and travel adventures. Today, we are doing something different. Today, going to take you out of the rustic life of Mumbai in search of peace and serenity. And so, we are going to explore the Murud Janjira, the Nandgaon beach and village, and the Nergis Farm Resort in the Konkan region of Maharashtra. So, starting with baffling views of the Arabian Sea, the Taj Palace, and the Gateway of India, to boarding a jetty to reach Mandwa, Alibag, and experiencing the beauty of the Arabian Sea with lovely views and wonderful breeze, speedboats, different small and big ships, yachts, birds, and the seagulls will keep you entertained. Feeding them was an amazing experience and a really rustic and tiring traveling but truly entertaining to reach the Nergis Farm Resort in the Murud Janjira. Then an overview and review of the Nergis Farm Resort about their food and the amenities that they provide and our feedback about the Nergis Farm Resort. Then we are going to take you to the amazing Murud Janjira Fort. Sailing in a yacht to reach the Janjira fort. You know why? Because the fort is built right in the middle of the sea. So we are going to have an amazing experience. So today we'll be exploring the Janjira fort and we'll go right there and check and tell you about the mysteries and secrets of the fort which will thrill and puzzle you. Then I'll take you to Nandgaon village and Nandgaon beach, an unexplored area. The actual earthy as well as relaxed seaside associated with Nandgaon offers all of the sizzles of the seaside. So tired of the rustic life of Mumbai, six of us friends decided to go on this adventurous journey exploring Muru Janjira in search of peace and serenity. So, before we embark on this journey, I would request you to please subscribe my channel because we are coming up with more amazing videos of Delhi, Agra, Mahabaleshwar, and much more. So we have reached the CST, the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminals, formerly known as the VT Victoria Terminus.
Local arrived on platform number 5 is going to Kashid. Passengers are requested not to board this local.
The Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus is a historic railway station in the city of Mumbai. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The station was built in 1887. It was designed by the Frederick William Stevens. The station is in the Boribanda area of Mumbai. It is the busiest railway station in India. There are always a lot of people at the station. And as discussed, the station was previously known as Victoria Terminus. So it's early morning right before sunset, and we decided to have some breakfast right outside the Victoria terminus or the CST, the Chhatrapati Maharaj terminus, and we came across this stall which is named, which has actually no name. So we had this puri bhaji, there's puri, 30 rupees per plate, the capsicum and chickpeas. So capsicum and chickpeas vegetables with that piping hot puri at 30 rupees per plate. We boarded a cab to reach the gateway of India, from where we are going to take a jetty to reach Mandwa, Alibag. So the cost of the cab is 20 rupees per head. So we have reached the gateway of India, the gateway of India with Mumbai. It is the most famous monument of Mumbai and it is the starting point for most tourists who want to explore the city. It was built during the British rule in the country to commemorate the visit of King George V and Queen Mary to Mumbai. So now we are going to take a jetty to reach our destination Mandwa. From there we are going to go Alibag and from there we are going to go to this farm resort. So right now we are sitting into jetty and we are heading towards
We are heading towards
Mandwa.
mind-blowing Mandwa.
And as we were bidding a farewell to Mumbai, we have this amazing view of the gateway. The gateway faces the vast Arabian Sea, flanked by Mumbai's another attraction, Marine Drive, a road running parallel to the sea. The majestic monument is a must visit at night, in its pristine glory against the backdrop of the sea. It is visited by millions of people across the world every year and is a very significant figure in the lives of the people of Mumbai. As the gateway defines the grandeur of the city that is a culmination of both historic and modern cultural environment. In the past, the gateway of India used to be the arrival point for visitors from the West. Ironically, when the Raj ended in 1947, this colonial symbol also became a sort of epitaph. The last of the British ships that set sail from England left from the gateway. Today, this symbol of colonialism has got Indianized, drawing droves of local tourists and citizens. This landmark of Mumbai is a must visit of the city. Further, we had a beautiful experience of the sunrise as we sailed over the Arabian Sea. The ferry is the best and the most convenient way to reach Alibag. You can either take a personal speed boat or go from a common ferry. The boat ride from Gateway to Mandwa Jetty is a wonderful experience. Also, the boat trip from Gateway of India in Mumbai to Alibag via Mandwa is in two parts. Boat from Gateway of India Mumbai to Mandwa and vice versa. Bus from Mandwa Jetty to Alibag bus stop and vice versa. The cost of the Gateway of India to Alibag ticket includes both the boat trip and the bus journey. Further, as the sun rose, we had this wonderful experience and we saw a lot of seagulls chasing us in order to get some fruit from us, and we had this wonderful experience of feeding them with our own hand. And as we kept feeding them, the numbers kept on increasing and increasing. They kept following us till we reached the Mandwa dock.
لا خليه هو يطلع.
So people feed them, and there are thousands seagulls also from Siberia. They migrate over 10,000 kilometers every year between October to March to escape to the harsh Siberian winter. So the ride of the jetty from the gateway of India through the Arabian Sea, experiencing the bird, the pleasant climate, the sunrise, the seagulls, was an amazing journey, and we have ultimately reached our destination Mandwa. From here, we are going to go to the Nargis Farm Resort in Murud, Janjira. So we have reached the Mandwa dock, and you can see the awesome view of the Mandwa dock. So here comes the most rustic experience, the rustic traveling. Murud is 60 kilometers from Alibag. So there are three options. Either you take the government bus, the ST, which is not recommended, and or you can take a van, which will cost you 1500 for six. And the cheapest and the most rustic experience and option was the Tum Tum, which cost us 110 rupees per person, so it comes to around 660 rupees. But the experience was mind blowing because the beaches around the corner of the roads were giving you an amazing view: the Kashid beach, the Murud beach, the Nandgaon beach. But it was a thrilling experience because we had to change 4 tum-tum to reach the Nargis Farm Resort. So we are almost there. We are heading towards the Nargis Farm Resort. The resort is right in front of us, and there's an amazing part. There's a tree which happens to be the largest and the biggest tree in the area just outside the Nargis Farm Resort, and you can look at that huge monster standing out there. This is really huge, right in front of the Nargis Farm Resort. So we are here at Nargis Farm Resort, right there early in the morning after the
Before the sunrise.
before the sun, not before the sunrise, after the sunrise. So look at this pleasant climate and the atmosphere here. There's a lot of dew in the grass, and this sun is not fully out here, and you can see that mountain view and see my friend Turab here enjoying early morning. The only thing that we are missing is a tea,
Hot tea.
and there's no Swiggy or
Zomato.
Zomato here. So look at this amazing
View.
view. So enjoying the morning glory during the weekend here at Nargis Farm Resort in Murud, Janjira. So we'll see if our friends, we are a total of six, four of them are sleeping in that room over there. So if they woke up early, we'll go to Murud Janjira beach and enjoy there. Suraj, you have to say something. You want to say something?
Climate is really nice, I think. The climate over here is fantastic.
So Turab says the climate is fantastic. So we are enjoying the climate. Lot of dew, a little fog, a little cold. So that's it. We are having fun. So here we are right now. I and Turab, we are right here inside the jungle.
Inside the jungle.
You can see this mountain view. Mountain you can see in the background there's mountain. Due to fog, it's not clear. So we are here. See this is a resort. We are at the backyard of this resort, and you can see there's some grass and some bush right there early in the morning with a lot of fog and dew. We are enjoying here, enjoying the atmosphere and the climate. So you get the real feeling of the nature. What do you have to say, Turab?
The climate over here is really nice, and we had been to a Janjira Fort beach I mean yesterday, and that was a terrific beach. I think the fort. So
Yes,
it's really good.
but the maintenance of the fort is really poor.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
we are already going to uh, do a video shooting about the fort, and we are going to show you the fort,
Yeah, that's right.
and we are going to show you the maintenance. We've been spending 3,000 crore rupees to build a statue right inside the jungle of Gujarat, and here's a prime city in Maharashtra, a prime location tourist attraction. And what is the condition of the fort? We are going to tell you that, so stay tuned. So here's the review. The Nurgis Farm Resort has a swimming pool, a waterfall, karaoke, a playing area where you can play cricket, football, a garden, and a mountain view, a restaurant, and the food was really amazing and tasty. I would give 9.5 out of 10 for this amazing. They also arrange for a bonfire for you. There's also a praying room. So alcohol is strictly prohibited here. So if you're going with your family, this is the best resort for you. You will enjoy, and if you are a teetotaler, then it's a best resort for you, because alcohol is the mother of all evil, and alcohol is a Satan's handiwork. The Quran says abstain from it so that you will prosper, because it's a Satan's handiwork. The maximum, the largest death in the world happens due to the consumption of alcohol. Also, the Bible says that wine is a mocker. If you read the Bible, even consuming alcohol is prohibited as per the Bible. So here we go. Now we are heading towards the amazing Murud Janjira Fort through a yacht. We are going to get there.
खातं चालू आहे इस तरह बैठो बस ऊपर ऊपर रखिए इधर उसी की तरफ
So, Murud Janjira Fort is a mighty fortification located on an island of the coastal village of Murud, 55 kilometers from Alibag in Maharashtra, towering up from a massive rock amidst the stretching azure of the Arabian Sea. This fort has stood the test of time as well as the test of resilience in the past. This fort is a must visit if you are traveling along the Konkan coast in Maharashtra. The Yacht ride would cost you 80 rupees per person. 19 of the fort's bastions still stand to this date, reflecting their glorious past with pride. Just a short boat ride away from the sandy coast, the roof of the magnificent fort not only offers a glimpse into the past but also has a spectacular view of the Arabian Sea all around. It is one of the premier attraction of the time. The amazing structure was built by Malik Amba, who was an Abyssinian minister in the court of the Sultan of Ahmednagar. Janjira Fort was built during the end of the 17th century until date withstood the test of time. It reflects the marvel of ancient engineering. The fort stands with an impressive height of 40 feet and is bounded by high walls on all sides. It endures the lashes of the sea waves through ages and still stands strong. On several occasions, the fort of Janjira was attacked by various outside forces, but none of the enemy forces could conquer it. Janjira fort is a very well fortified and survived foreign attacks. The surrounding of the fort is full of coconut and betel nut trees. To get the Janjira fort in Maharashtra, you need to go 2 kilometers from Murud. Over 350 years, the Janjira fort remained unconquered and survived from the attacks of the great rulers like Shivaji, Sambhaji, and the Peshwas. There are several towers and turrets in the Janjira fort which are used for keeping guns and cannons. This fort had a total of 500 cannons previously, but now only a few of them exist. Inside the Janjira fort, you can see the water tanks, beautiful tombs, and stone sculptures.
Hello, friends.
The entry fee for the Janjira fort is 25 rupees per person. Unconquered through history, the fort is finally falling to forces of nature as its mighty walls slowly crumble and wilderness reclaims its innards. Still, there's a lot to see today, including the remarkable close fitting stonework that's protected the citadel against the centuries of attack by storms, colonists, and gunpowder. There's a mosque inside which looks under constructions. There's two mosques. There's a uh, temple, and there's also a lot of tombs inside. So it's inner keep. The palaces and mosques are in ruins, though the fort's huge twin reservoirs remains. As many of the surviving walls and structures are in poor shape, tread carefully while you explore the site, which is unfortunately littered with rubbish. So here's a tomb, a graveyard. It's mentioned in the Quran that kullu nafsin katul maut wa innama tuwaffawna ujurukum yawmal qiyamah, which means that every soul will taste death, and only on the day of recompense they will be fully paid. So the condition of the fort is not good and it is not maintained. In India, in Gujarat, a large statue has been made of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel for 3,000 crores of rupees. But the forts, the tourist attractions which are already there, is very poorly maintained. This is also a mosque, and you can see the condition. This place is under the government, and they should take some steps to save this beautiful monument. गिरा तो है.
इतना इतना पॉलिटिकली इसके लिए मुझे मुझे नहीं
So further, there's a lake. There are two lakes inside the Janjira Fort, and the amazing part is that it's a fresh water lake. And one of the lakes supplies water to the nearing villages, which is truly amazing. Also, you can see freshwater fish inside this lake, and you sit here beside this lake and spend some time is an amazing experience with lush greenery around, a breeze from the sea, the Arabian Sea, and the fort on the left hand side, and the view of the minaret and the forts will give you an amazing experience. So there's a 5 floor building that was constructed, and we are going right up there to experience the amazing view from the top. So here's the view from the top, and you can look at that amazing view with mountains on the other side, in between the Arabian Sea and the fort, and right inside the fort, the beautiful lake. So it's a must visit. You can come with your family, your friends, and you can spend time and experience the nature and the mystery of this amazing fort right in the middle of the Arabian Sea.
बस इधर खड़ा हो जाओ बीच में है
पहाड़ के आजू बाजू. So if you take a guide, they will cost you only 50 rupees and they will take you to point. But I would request and recommend to explore it yourself. Uh, it's also been told there's a tunnel which is built right inside from the fort within the sea, from inside the sea to a particular village. Because at that time there was no boat to travel. Also, when you explore it yourself, you will find there's a lot of places where the guide will not take you, but are some haunted places, and we visited such haunted places, and it was truly amazing and entertaining. But would you do that adventure, you need to be careful because there's the fort is not in good condition, and you may end up somewhere where you will be in difficulty, or a brick or something will fall on your head. So be careful when you explore it yourself, when you look for haunt. If you like that adventure, do it, or if you are afraid and scary, then avoid it. So there's a lot of haunted places on the fort itself that we explored, and we went inside those places and explored it ourselves. هل أتاك حديث الغاشية وجوه يومئذ خاشية عاملة ناصبة. ما estaba tadi. So do visit this place with your family and tell us how you liked the video about the Janjira Fort. How was the fort, and how is your experience after knowing about this mysterious fort? So do tell us this in the comment section of this video so that we can take your feedback and work accordingly. So look at that amazing view of the fort, some haunted places, ruined mosque, ruined tombs. This is the five-story building. There's nothing left on the other side of it. So now we are heading towards our final destination, the Nandgaon beach, on the way through Murud in order to Kashid. Around 7 kilometers through the bustle associated with Murud is indeed a silent as well as tranquil location known as Nandgaon. As you journey through street, you will skip this particular seaside so that as will not possess an excessive amount of audience.
अरे कुत्ते अंदर इधर जाना है
सामने जाएगा सीधा बीच है
अच्छा
ठीक है वाला घर है
क्या भाई ऐसा गांव होना चाहिए
I would suggest Nandgaon seaside for those who would like peacefulness as well as personal privacy. The actual awesome airflow with this seaside functions just like a solution for your spirit. There is a communing along with airflow, drinking water, as well as fine sand in Nandgaon seaside. The best renewal. So this is a good unexplored area. You will not really discover hawkers within the seaside. Therefore, make sure you have as well as drinking water. You can purchase those inside the actual town too.
हाँ भाई सुपारी का ही है हम लोग इसके लिए तो सलमान बोलते हैं मैं सुपारी लेता हूँ सुपारी लेता हूँ सबको ही लगता है कि सलमान को भी खाओ सुपारी भी खाओ
अरे
So the actual earthy as well as relaxed seaside associated with Nandgaon offers all of the sizzles of the seaside. The actual air pollution, totally free atmosphere of the perfect seaside is definitely a growing visitor appeal within Murud. The virgin mobile seaside between sloping hillsides is really a wonderful landscapes. A normal seaside along with a pilgrimage middle, Nandgaon provides the distinctive chance associated with the rest in the middle of holiness. So if you're looking for something crazy, then we have other beaches nearby like the Kashid beach. We have the Murud beach, Murud Janjira beach, wherein you will see a lot of people out there, and you will see a lot of activities, horse ride, camel ride. You can see a lot of water sports. So if you're looking for that, you can go to these beaches. But if you're looking for peace and serenity, then you definitely come to Nandgaon beach, and then you can look at the amazing view of the Nandgaon beach. There's two mountain on the other side, lot of coconut trees, mountain, sea.
So we are at the Nandgaon beach, which is nearby Murud. So look at this amazing and awesome place. Look at this view. Look at this sea behind me. Look at this awesome place. Mind blowing, mind boggling peace and serenity with all the coconut trees in the background with sea rocks, and there's not a single animal or man that you see on this. There's a Murud beach nearby which is a bit crowded, so we decided to go somewhere which has peace and serenity, and this is the place we came across. One of our friends, this is one of our friends' village, and look at this amazing. It will give you such a peace of mind. Look at this. Look at this beach on the back side. Look at that mountains behind. Truly enjoying. Do try this beach. This is called as Nandgaon beach. There's also mountain on the other way around. Look at that, mountains behind. Tree, mountain, sea, rock, white sand. What more do you want? Perfect weekend, perfect outing. Really enjoyed with friends out there. You can see them in the background.
So we are almost done. We are at the end of our video and this amazing journey to the Murud Janjira. So share your feedback, tell us how you feel. Give your feedback, your comment from the Gateway of India to Jetty and the restrict transport to Nargis Farm Resort and Janjira Fort to the Nandgaon beach. Share your feedback, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, help those who are less privileged, and always thank God for all these amazing blessings, and stay tuned for our next video. Until then, peace.